Hello, testing. Perfect. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. That's what you get today. You just get a really drawn out hello testing. Hello. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Monday. We made it through Monday, everyone. We did it. Let me just check. I think we're all doing all good. Joel, Ray, welcome in. Is that a new Discord you see? It is indeed. You just saw it in chat history? Yeah, so if you do ! Discord, I have finally decided I might want to try and get a Discord up and running again. So many moons ago, before the Clubhouse existed, I did dabble with a Discord server for a while. Some people have been in there since that has existed. And yeah, after a little bit, there are multiple reasons why I ended up taking it down for public access. But I feel like I'm now in a position where I'm kind of happy with it being a public thing again. So it is back, and yeah. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm thinking I might try and get some mods to automate some bits that I want to do, but it is a space where I plan on mainly updating about, like, I guess things that we're streaming, and it gives people a chance to, like, send me links relevant to the games we're playing and stuff like that. And yeah, just it's an all-round general place for everything affiliated with, like, stuff here. It's also a nice place where people can be like, here's an image from today's stream that I wanted to send you, because I usually have to be like, could you DM me on Discord? This is my Discord tag. So it's just an easier place for people to put things and everything to be sort of like compartmentalized in one place. That's not to say though that you shouldn't still go join the Clubhouse. The Clubhouse is an even bigger hub for even more streamers. It's hosted by lovely people like Ray, Ali, and Mark, as well as some pleb called Dave, the other guy. And yeah, get all kinds of lovely people in there too. And I'm still very much a very happy member of that Discord. But I wanted to try and start to branch out and give this a go. So that's where we're at. So yeah, it's early days. So bear with me. But yeah, hope we're doing well. Hope everyone's... I was about to open TF2, that is not the game we're playing today. Today we are playing Disco Elysium. It's been a whole week. Disco is officially Monday. As just a Monday game apparently is the vibe of Disco Elysium. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. We're about to get to day 3. In fact, I think we've just had the overnight bit. That means we're starting day 3. Yeah, we just had the intrusive thoughts from I've forgotten the names. What are the names of the internal voice? I can't even imitate. It's like Harry, that one. We were talking to that guy, and the limbic something. Is that his name? The limbic system. Yes, something in the darkness. That guy, the creepy lad. It's honestly sounding more and more like a Kingdom Hearts plotline. The more I say it out of context, so I'm gonna stop. But yeah, it'd be interesting. I am loving this game though. I do love a whodunit, and I love sort of like. I was talking to Laura about this earlier today actually, and it sounds like this game has so many like outcomes and possibilities that you can get from it that it's so difficult to like match somebody else's playthrough, like role for role or like situation by situation. Like even just stuff like the necktie, where you get like a silly roll to see if you can hear your necktie talk and stuff. It's like There's all these like little red herrings that they throw in that make it so unique for each person that plays it. It's, I don't know, I'm impressed that they've been able to make something like this.
Hangs on the bathroom wall.
I keep forgetting we're like, I'd really, at this point, I don't know if this looks iconic or if it's just cursed. It really is just like, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. It's a look, that's for sure. Never said it was a good look, but it's a look. Are we looking and sounding okay, by the way? This is a little check. Cheeky little chick. I assume we're okay.
The door is closed.
I wonder if there's like a... Oh, that's right, we missed going to the apartment building because we weren't there at the right time. That was annoying, actually. Was it 9 in the morning? Did I completely misinterpret that? It said in the evening, right? I'm not going mad. It's all good, thank you, Jess. I appreciate you. Let's see. What was it? Smoke on the balcony. It is at 9 PM. Okay, so I just had to be there on the dot. I can't be like 30 minutes late or whatever I was. Close the water lock on Wednesday, so we should probably go and do that while we can. And then we have enough real for another night, so as long as we don't get too spendy today, we should be okay. We got some new people to talk to.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Harry, what did you do?
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Hold on. You're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I want a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Feel like we're missing out on something. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Are we doing the sorry cop strat?
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Wow, what a look this lad has. It's like Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk if he was blonde. Wake the fuck up, samurai.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Okay, You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay.
Oh, they tried to be undercover. Okay, I think I've only just twigged what's going on. Oh no. How did I not get that sooner? Okay, we're blowing the cover. Okay, I get it now. I was like, I'm just trying to start a conversation with you. What's wrong?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two, is making her uncomfortable.
Okay, goodbye. We're gonna go over the other way today, so we should be able to find her husband.
Hello, dear. There you are again.
That's it for now, thank you. Have anything else to say to you today?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Nope, okay. We have a level up as well, actually. So being a sorry cop, does that mean we should play into empathy more? Because empathy is very much like you try and look into like a little bit of reason, the more more human sides of people, right? You try and make sense of their reasoning, and you try and, you know, try and think of it from like a rational standpoint. Does that play into the sorry cop sort of lane? I don't know. Is that? I feel like logic's another good one just to go with, just to say I've got it, but is that a physical instrument? That could be another one. I say we put another one into empathy. I'm kind of okay with that. Unless we wanted to do another one of these. Or do we have that one going? We do lose an authority, but how much authority do we have? We have one authority by default. Or one upgrade into authority. Okay, I might get another... What do I want to do here? Or we just put another one into drama and say fuck it. Jess, thank you for the bean redemption. Alright. It's bean time, everyone. Bertie bot bean. I'm amazed we've still got we've probably got about 20 beans left. We still haven't had one of the 2 vomit beans in here. I'm very thankful for it. Today might be the day though. And I'm not looking. God, what is that? That's not vomit, but it might be rotten egg. Yeah, I think that might... It's either rotten egg or marshmallow, but that looks like one really off marshmallow, if that's a marshmallow. Alright, well... Nope, okay, I'll be I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I literally gagged. I gagged. I did swallow it this time though. That was genuinely traumatic. That was an experience. Oh, and it's still like, oh, it lingers too much. I've got to play the game. I think I was thinking while I was gone, conceptualization might be good. We're gonna go with that. It's a bit of a curveball to what I was saying, but I remembered it might be a good one just to have in general. I feel like we've got a lot of the basic detective go-tos now, so I'm kind of happy with that. Map. What is now available? Joyce is available. We have the Bear Fridge, cafeteria window, and this is still broken, I assume, which means I cannot. Let's go all the way down. Tommy, okay. Backyard wall. Then we have a bunch of physical instruments still that we could do. Map wall, okay. Oh, that was a bad one. Jess, I think that's the worst one you've given me so far. Rotten egg every time will make me go, nope, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Alright, we're gonna have a little sprint. We're gonna see if we can do anything down here.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Hell yeah, this guy gets it. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
Yeah, he's saying that to the man in, you know, a sun hat, some like very weirdly swanky boots, gardening gloves, and a pieced together suit. I'm pretty sure we're wearing a tank top under that as well. Oh no, I think we are wearing a suit, like a suit shirt again.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Okay.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
So where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
I don't know if I What do I say? I feel like it's kinda... It's not really our place to ask the top one.
Very cool.
Okay.
I like your style, officer.
Okay. Ali, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's been okay. The ceiling, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
See?
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
Oh
What?
no.
Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs. Maybe should we be like... should we play into this and be like, yeah, you know, I'm a cool cop. I kinda dig this as well, just to see if he knows anything. Nah, I don't really feel like I should say either of these. We're looking for a lorry driver who's transporting drugs out of the harbour. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you were embarrassed to tell me?
No, I just forgot. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Maybe we put a bit of pressure on him here. If we make it sound like we think he's the one lined up, I think he probably would squeal a bit. I don't know, he seems like a guy that would know how to... I feel like he knows what's going on with everybody else, and I feel like he'd be very quick to save his own skin by dobbing someone else into it. Giving us some information that we might not have. I don't think it's him. I think I'm going to imply that we think it's him, just so he gives us a bit more info. That might be a way of doing it. Juskill, welcome in, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, alright. I saw this tell me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater! He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbour?
Nothing! I told you! I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Mm-hmm.
Crowd! You know, the drug crowd?
My favourite sitcom, The Drug Crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
For drugs, indeed, indeed.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Sealing?
Look, there's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
We're buddies, Sealing. Help us out. No one will know it was you.
It's a she, okay?
Okay.
The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Dazed out. Strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange. He's not ruling her out.
Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
I love that initially he was saying he was from Revachol and now he's saying I'm not local.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase.
Alright.
You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives.
Hell
Both of you.
yeah.
You deserve it.
Hell yeah, this guy gets it. I actually came here. What actually brought me to this man was my crippling TF2 addiction. And all of the cosmetics that I need to constantly have on me because of said game. That's probably the reason. Medic, exactly. Exactly. Alright, we're gonna roll.
No need to dress
Shit.
this one up. Just tell him what you want.
We were one off. Shit. I want your money now. Wow.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
Alright. Peace out. Is that the scout? Doc, come on, man. That was terrible. I've done better scout impressions. I feel like we're finally getting some, like, new characters showing up, though.
A rusty control
Sure.
panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Hey. We did it. The perks of day 3.
Alright, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge that document for Everard, now you can.
I don't know if we do want to do that. I need to go over my options again with the whole Everard thing. That's the one thing I will say about doing Disco Elysium once a week. It means that I often forget where I'm currently at.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Can we still get them for free? The scout thinks he's yoked. That's the thing. Rummage through the bomb.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Oh wow.
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Give me those shades you recommended.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Let's try again. Shades of Self-Destruction. I love that name.
No luck.
Ah, shit.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
I love a frodge, though. Let's go. You were always thrown off by the lower corner of the portrait frame. It very much looks like an XP bike. Yeah, I kind of agree, actually. Yeah, I could definitely get that. I'm amazed it's... at least for us, I'm amazed it's not, if that makes sense. Like, I understand it makes sense to have to come into here and check, but, like, for the sake of, like, user experience, you'd assume that Harry would at least have, like, a gauge somewhere that isn't going through this menu to check that sort of thing, right? I have to think of it, why isn't it an XP? I know, right? Yeah, it should be, right?
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
We'll put it back for
Don't
now.
like it?
Oh, I see.
Sure, Square Jaw.
Oh, I love it
No
though. Look at
problem.
it.
Let's get you some real shades.
I love it. I kind of want it. Right, we'll leave. Hang on. What do we have right now? What does the hat do? Encyclopedia. Oh. I kind of want the visor, not gonna lie. Kind of like the idea of just wearing absolute
Everything's
shit.
still cool here, officer. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Apricot suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Sigai archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Isn't that name kind of insensitive?
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the apricot suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Right, but isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
Oh, I see. I had to get to the box, didn't I, to buy
The shine
things.
on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Maybe it would help with some checks. I feel like encyclopedia is kind of good to have too, though. It might just be good to have. Yeah, he just wants to hustle. He wants to make the money. I respect it. I respect it. I don't think the shades are ever going to be a good idea. I think just for having something that raises the perception stat whenever we need to might be a good shout. In case we need it, but I feel like even then it's going to be very much a case of just as a backup in case we need it kind of thing. Maybe not right now. Then again, I don't know what...
Everything's still...
what else is there? There's a few other things we can do here, right?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, Ultra Series.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
A pair of found Ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest fallen sneakers. Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only 50.
Only? That's madness. Fun Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Okay, so it does give us some... I was expecting them to be absolute shit. But...
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun Ultras atop them.
Okay, we have a speaker.
A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, "Solidarity aid from the People's Republic of Samara." The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Would have been a funny little commentary piece if they were absolute shit. Yeah, that would have been kind of fun actually. I always love that when, like, I can't remember what LucasArts. It was either a LucasArts game or a Tell. No, it wouldn't have been Telltale. It's probably LucasArts or Sierra game or whatever it might have been. But there was a point-and-click game where there was like the best item you could get sort of thing. It was advertised everywhere, and it was just absolute dog shit. Like, it was the worst thing. Just didn't work. It burdened you, if not like anything. It was like I remember that being a thing. And I always love that kind of thing where it's like, it's the best thing you can get, and then it breaks within 2 seconds of using it. It's like, that's my favorite thing. I love that. But I already looked at the sneakers.
Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
But I need some speakers.
Well, if you want them... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
The speaker-sneaker situation, exactly. Logic, easy. Failure. You need this thing.
If, on the
Let's
other
do
hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Okay.
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first.
Okay. Interesting. That might be a thing for later.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy? What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought. We've got to keep the flow of goods moving.
Mm-hmm.
Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
But I don't have children, I think.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy? Don't let me stop you. Open the box and browse a little.
Alright.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Oh no.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Alright. 72% chance. Find something worth salvaging from the pile of rags. We got this, right?
Something cold grazes your hand.
Only
Synthetic and
just.
sleek, a windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only 450 for you, sir.
Dynamic windbreaker surf, okay. At least we got some things. Alright. Okay, I think that's us done. How much money have we got? We got 22 real at the moment. So we probably could get some little bits and pieces if we really wanted to. But I also want to try and be like secure with affording. I know that we've got a full day ahead of us. It's literally 8 AM at the moment. But I also want to make sure I've got enough for staying the night at the hotel. You got this, Hustler, thank you. We'll get there, I'm sure. We're all good, we're all good. Okay. Where are we? Oh, okay, we gotta go up and round, I see. Okay. Okay, good. We were missing some of those, that's good. Can I interact with this? Okay. I was wondering if I was actually able to interact with it or not. Okay. What's up here? Can we not do anything with that? That looks suspicious. There's some rail on the floor over there as well. Something inside. Alright, we'll come back for that once we get the money. $55. Not real. Hustling them off the ground and into your pocket. I like that. That's exactly what we're doing. A 90, let's go. Hustling it out of the box. My favourite thing is when Kim makes notes without actually, moving his arms. That's my favourite thing, when Kim engages telepathy. Wait, no, what's it called when you, like, you can make things float? You know what I mean, with your mind? He's like a lich. Telekinesis, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, he's got telekinesis. Got magic powers. Alright. Oh. Got a music collection. Oh, okay. So we gained something for the map? No, that's still broken. I think we gained something for the map. I don't know what, but we gained something, so... Alright. Interact.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Mega sad.
Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Clasia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke? I think I could sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this.
Hell yeah.
And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times.
Yeah. Let's go. We're gonna... This is the equivalent of Creep. We're gonna go karaoke, church, whatever it was. But it's Creep. That's mega sad confirmed.
Yep, they're all here. All 3 verses.
Yeah.
And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it.
Hell yeah.
Only one obstacle stands on your way.
Is it Kim?
Gart. You
Oh
have
no,
to convince
okay.
Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself.
Hell yeah.
Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Kim's like, what the hell is he doing? Having a moment.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Okay. Alright, what else can we interact with? There's more money on the floor. We're gonna hustle it. Hustle that money in.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
190, I know, right? We're doing well. We're doing pretty good. What happened here?
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
This part of the coast is block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
I guess try and make light of a situation. At least they left some old music behind.
Yes, and you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
I feel fucking outed. Kim has watched Kim has watched me play every single fucking open world game we've played in the last 2 years. The 50 hours I must have spent looting in The Witcher 3 alone. Fucking hell. Kim knows. He's been watching, yeah. Kim knows. Life is tough in the block. Sounds like a Grime lyric. I don't know much of Grime's stuff, actually. I'll take your word for it, though.
Nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Alright. Is that some trash? It might be, actually. Kim, think of all the money we could be making by picking up garbage. Don't know why I felt like doing Danny DeVito, just one of those vibes in it. Exactly, everything's intertwined. Everything. 120. Oh, we're heckin' rich already. So anyway, I started blasting. Love a bit of Danny DeVito. Right, we got some rubbish. Right. We're now on the lookout for... Oh, we found the car. Oh shit. What a maniac driving over the bridge. I know, right? What we get you, but let's go. You can get a bow.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Hey Kim, where are we?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
Uh-oh. What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
Mm-hmm.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's with the red bow tie?
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
I feel like he's just affirming my hoarding habits now, Kim. Like, this is getting unhealthy.
He sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit. Don't be worried, Lieutenant. Clothes are therapeutic.
You better not fucking think about ditching me for some shitty cum-stained bow tie!
Wow.
You and I are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls! You wait and see!
Okay. Okay, thank you, horrific necktie.
Yes, agreed. You should never take your necktie off. Ever.
I know, right? He'd be driving around like Mr. Evil himself. Who does he think he is? Okay, what else can we... Although Kim did just call me out for it, I am a bit of a loot gremlin, so I will continue to look for as much as I can. Footprints in the snow lead away from the accident. Okay. I wonder if they're still hiding here then. I mean, they could be. Maybe there's some loot in the car. I'm thinking that too. I think there has to be, right? There's no way the car's is gonna be like completely out of action. Banged up fuel canister. We can sell it for 11 though. Unless we can get use out of it, which I doubt we can. If it's banged up, it's probably out of service. That's it, the money, it's rolling in.
A banged-up motor carriage lies half-submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
1380 we're at now? Hell yeah, we've been raking in that dough. We've been hustling hard.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. The seawater has already started to corrode the metalworks. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
So this is where all the tracks were leading to?
It appears to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Okay.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Could be the killer. Honestly, yeah, the car. It could be a transformer. Transformers. Motor carriages in disguise. Well, the killer's car, that is, yeah. I was with you, but in my head I was like, maybe it was the car. The car's in on it. What is the make of this MC? Can I see the logo? Or can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Okay, I don't think I want to touch it in case it sinks, so... How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Oh right, it's Jacob Ira, exactly, yeah, it's the, what's it called, Tippity Top Champion, is that what it's called? How could you forget exactly? Yeah, that's him. It's that lad, we know him.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Looks like Jacob Ira's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Wow. Did you say something, Lieutenant?
I did not. But I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Wow, we got the cold shoulder from Kim there. Right, let's run our hands over
The
it.
motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice.
Okay,
Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
okay.
A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket. A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
More money, exactly. More money. How long will it take for low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
Okay. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, I hope we can just, like, do a time skip. I'm actually kind of happy sitting here and waiting.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so.
This is kind of cute. Just sitting down. Just two detectives chilling out with each other.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky,
Whistling
echoing
tune.
like distant laughter.
I think we have to
Ice
do this.
cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
The bonding moment. I really hope so. I think we have to whistle. We have to. It fits too well. We have to do it.
The chill on your
Hey.
lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness.
Good stuff. Mandatory whistle, exactly. British, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car.
Let's see. British, how's Killer Frequency going? I saw you were playing more of that earlier. I hope it's going okay. And thank you so much for the Hitman votes. 10 votes for Hitman. Let's go. I'll make sure to add them at the end of the stream, so thank you so much.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Wow. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? I feel like we should do a silly question. I feel like that's a good... I feel like Kim secretly loves a good hypothetical, or a good would you rather. Would you rather? Wow. I'm hitting the full Jonathan Ross mode. It's fine. Would you rather? Anthill probably for you? I think the anthill as well. I don't like the idea of the leeches. That would depend on the ants, that's true. If it's like Indiana Jones, have you guys seen Indiana Jones 4, the Crystal Skull, with all the ants? If that was those kind of ants, no, I'd take the leeches. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you, Jessica. Depending on the ants, I'd say ants, but if they're bad ants, I'd go leeches. I agree. Sorry, British. You're doing good. You just ate a beef burger with some sauce on it. The sauce is a mixture of ketchup and English mustard. Oh, that sounds great, actually. Hell yeah. Stream was good. You really loved the game. You completed it twice now. You need to go back through to save everyone else. Interesting. I like that. So there's like good replay values to that game. We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's awesome. It sounds like a good, like... It's good to have a replayable game that's also fitting to Halloween. All the vibes. So I like that. Florbury, welcome in. How you doing? It's been a bit. I hope you're doing well, dude. Looks like you missed a lot of stuff. Not too much. We only just got to day 3. We only did the autopsy officially last stream. So, yeah. What game are we talking about? We're talking about Killer Frequency. Which is like British can probably explain it a bit better than me because he's playing it right now, but it's like you're like a radio presenter, I think. I keep getting the things mixed up. But you're like a radio presenter, and there's something about like a serial killer coming through like frequencies, and it's something about preventing murders or something. Choice-based horror game, yeah. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. I think you can have up to 4 replays. Okay, sure. That's pretty good though. That's still a good amount of replay value. I think I'm gonna have to go with this one
Well,
though.
historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, he's thinking, I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to...
Unless you're a masochist.
Well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals. Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Here we go. That's it. That's a good rundown. Thank you, British. Hell yeah, yeah. So it's yeah, check it out. From what I've seen and what British has been saying in previous streams, it sounds like that's like a really good time. Being good, healthy sleep schedule until today. Damn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your change of sleep schedule in that case, Florbury. But hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is going well and you're accounting for it at least and working around it. So I hope you're doing okay. I'm glad you're well at least. If you had to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Maybe we should ask about the gun. You think I'll ever find my gun?
God, I hope so.
I've been thinking, if I put enough time into eating right and exercising, I could turn myself into a living weapon, and I wouldn't even need a gun. Nah, I feel like we should be kind of realistic.
Your voice echoes on the water. Strange.
I don't think I'm ever going
out
to
of
find my
place
gun.
in
The world's so
environment.
big.
30 more minutes pass.
My gun is so small. You can make out the marquee now.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know, those kinds of people.
Oh my god, that's so annoying, British. You got through all of them but one. That must be painful. Jacob is a firefighter. Yeah, I was just thinking, oh my god. He's so talented, this man. He can do so many things. My god.
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
Is it like the make year?
Does he know something about that speed racer?
"41, huh? This street racer is quite the ladies' man." 41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Small fish, this one. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. I feel like we're gonna play into the racing thing.
But it could also be the number of a police precinct.
Oh,
Precinct
precinct.
41.
Yeah, also
Your
precinct.
precinct.
Precinct 41, that's true. Dun dun dun.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
It's mine, isn't it?
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
It's gonna be mine. Oh my god, it's gonna be my car. I can't believe it. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove the car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Maybe I was in pursuit of someone.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I want it to be Jacob Iyer, not me.
Well, it isn't. It's you. I'm very sorry.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Things were going so well. We were just whistling merrily.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
I suppose so. I can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In
Wow.
a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000.
Oh my god.
But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
Oh, I see. That's... yeah. I don't have that kind of money. People are gonna be angry at me, aren't they? In Precinct 41.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Hmm.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
Yikes. Well, at least I can see what's in there now. I guess that's one way of looking at it, Harry.
Yes.
Go
Let's
on.
go take a look.
Wow, okay, that was something. I've heard somewhere that Harry's a man with a lost past, little present, and seemingly no future. I kind of like that.
This is it.
Really sad,
the scene
but
of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
hold up. Don't you mean scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while. Judging from all the bottles, the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Hey Kim, looks like we've had a couple of party goers here.
Looks like it.
Even though we had the conversation about it being me, it's probably me as well, isn't it? Looks like I had a great time laughing here. This was some kind of theatre to them, a circus production by a great clown.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
He knows. He knows. Got some more rail though. Right, we got a little bit more. We're now at 26, so we're getting there. We nearly made like, how much have we made? We made like 4. But then if we sell the thing, we've made like, what were we on before? Was it 13 before? So we're probably on like 15 roughly now. Maybe 16. Actually can't remember. Oh, it's 14.55, thank you. Numbers hard. Assuming you sell the canister. I think I will. I doubt it's got any other uses really, right? I sit here.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
I wonder what Kim thinks about you picking up bottles of money from the street all the time. I mean, you gotta, you know, make the most of what you're given. Oh wow, what a hustler. That might be what he's thinking. He's thinking that, or, you know, detective, you could just ask me for money.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Perfect. Alright, so we've got another way to pass the time. I'm gonna have a cheeky break real quick, so I'm gonna be literally a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. So just give me one moment. Okay, hello testing. I'm back. As a little reminder as well, by the way, I now have a Discord live. I can't guarantee there's going to be a lot of things happening in there immediately, but we have a Discord channel now designated for my streams. If anybody is interested, I'll post that there. But mainly in the main thing I'll sort of like say is that I will put a stream schedule in on a Sunday or a Monday usually, letting people know what's coming up in the week, just so people are aware of what's coming up, more than me just sort of like saying announcing everything in stream. So yeah, if you're interested, have a join. We'd love to see you in there. And yeah, it's good stuff. I'm thinking one thing I might add is game-specific text channels, so when we have like a game coming up, I will have a text channel just so people can talk. For example, for Disco, we might have one where people can put things about Disco in there. But yeah. You're really bad at being active on servers, but you'll check it out. Hell yeah. Well, that's totally okay. As I say, there's no expectation for people to be active in there. It's mainly down for if people are interested about... For example, I only play Disco Elysium at the moment once a week. If people are curious about seeing when that will be placed in the schedule each week, it'll be a nice way of keeping updated and seeing that go live and things like that. And we might occasionally put clips in there from Disco, and it's a place where if people want to share anything to do with the game that we talked about on stream, they can put it in there as well. Just a nice little self-contained little thing, that's all. So yeah, if you're interested, it's there, but no worries at all if not, of course, that's also more than okay. A 65 Real. Damn, I wasn't expecting like a whole other situation going on down here. Okay. We got some trousers. Do our current trousers give us anything? Not really. Well, they do, but... we'll keep it for now. It's so weird how this thing works. I do kind of wish this is the one thing they'd fix. Or like patch, because it's kind of a weird way of doing scrolling. Like, you physically can't do this. You have to use the mouse wheel. It feels a little bit weird. Anyway. Okay. There were some people over here, weren't there? Let's say hello to them. Don't know if I can actually get around to them. Just in case I miss it, I want to see if there's a path the game will take me. There's some loot in there though. I think I can just go around that way. It looks like that's an option. Nope. Okay. Alright. Okay, hello
You stop
gentlemen.
mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Where? Bottle? What?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries.
Oh no. I really don't care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it.
You should care. I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
This necktie it's a lot. It's a lot all at once. Bratan. Some more real.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Buddy boy?
Does he actually know you? Or is he just shopkeep friendly?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
See? There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
No.
It's our end game!
This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having. I'm attributing to my necktie. What if I don't want to listen to my necktie anymore?
Snap out of it, Bratan! This is no time for melancholy introspection! It's time to buy that spirit! Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax! The mystery! The virginal sigh! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to!
Wow.
Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
This necktie is insane.
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Quite a business venture you have set up here.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
Hmm.
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now, I got everyone on my hook.
The hook, where is it? I can't see it.
Looks like you're on your own hook too.
Of course, of course, of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people.
It's the people. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one can buy spirits for 300 real. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was crazy earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where did you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this
For
joke of a
fuck's sake.
world!
For fuck's sake.
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Sounds dangerous.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Let's play into it.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. It's like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Jesus Christ.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
No, not really.
So what do you want then?
His tone is aggressive. You're getting on his bad side now.
Friend, do we know each other?
Sure, friend. You know it.
Don't mind old Rosemary here. He's a buffoon. Let's...
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
What about you?
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand, we'll just go with it.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street gang. Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Tequila Sunset is our true name. I kinda like that. Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak.
That's harsh. I'm like 3 or maybe 4 years into mine. Wait, no. Make it 5. Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
I love that he's literally referring to himself as Idiot Doom Spiral. What a name. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, you know what I want to be known as? Idiot Doom Spiral.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks. Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
What is a Tequila Sunset? You keep saying it.
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset. We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Oh god, okay.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
The legend. Wait, did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
It is. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this, we get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka! The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go!
This fucking tie.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, the time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things!
Oh god, okay. Every word that I said is true. Tequila Sunset will break the looms of reality. Oh god, what happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Okay, so the badge is in... Okay. The gun's the thing that's missing, then. We know the badge is just at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. I guess that's reassuring. Question mark?
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila Sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
My real name is... I feel like we're okay to say this.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Oh god.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Kim's like, get me out of here, please. Did I tell you anything specific about this person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
Ow.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail!
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Yeah.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Did we talk about, politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar.
Oh god.
Who cleared 501 cases.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
Yeah, sure.
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it.
I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
I don't know if we should get this stuff. Do we want to sign stuff? I don't know if we should right now. You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another story? Another one, something?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes. Want to tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
God.
You might get scammed here.
I feel like this is gonna cost me a lot.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little motivational package.
What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral?
Yeah, let's give him
a bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
I got some sweet Commodore Red.
Classy.
Go for it. What tier lists do you think you do well with? That's a good question. I think any tier list that's relatively short is all I will say. I think I'll insist on it not being a big one. That's a good question. I guess like something that's quite generalized, as boring as that might sound, like something that's very pop culture is probably something that's quite accessible.
Hey, Spiral Boy.
I'm trying to
you
think
gonna
of what
share
would
that?
work.
Don't call Abigail!
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
I was gonna say, this guy, I feel like this guy has backstory. Not that the others don't, but I feel like this guy gives like corpo douchebag kind of vibes. I'm getting that a little bit. You may hold back your points and make you do one for Disco Elysium characters once you're finished. Honestly, I'd love that, yeah. If you're down for that, obviously, yeah, that's all good. That's no worries at all. I genuinely adore that idea. That sounds great. But yeah, they're also your points, so feel free to do with them how you know, however you please. But yeah, that sounds lovely. That sounds like a great idea.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Wait, how many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
Honestly, that is a big thing with running. I end up, like, trying to make it so they jangle less whenever I go, because otherwise it's one of those things. I do also have headphones in most of the time when I go running, so it's like, it's not so bad, but still. This dude must be an idiot. ... Doom spiral. I know, right?
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
So I removed the keyring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking exactly?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've got to be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
The fucking pause for effect.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control.
Quite literally.
I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Just one fuck up after another.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Wait, is that it? I feel like there are some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me, so they tossed me in jail for 2 days. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
Seems very chill about that with us, but okay. I'm almost homeless myself. I don't feel like we should play that card. You do realise all of this is your own fault. I feel like we're trying to be on people's good side though, aren't we? You see what a hell of a story.
Yeah, maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own. But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Truly, he has the soul of an artist.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What was the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
I feel like this guy thinks he's got a bit of a, like... It's kind of weird, really. He seems like one of these people that... I feel like... we wouldn't be wrong in saying earlier that he caused all of these problems on his own. I feel like he's one of these people where it is literally just like... I don't know. He thinks a bit much of himself. I don't know. I'm getting weird vibes. I'm gonna go with the top one.
Well, you know, sex sells. That's the first rule of advertising. Maybe you're right. Who knows? Maybe we were behind the curve? We were fucking rich, though. That much I know.
What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on. Feel that primo material. Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is.
Yikes.
It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together.
Ugh.
You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
Just right with the gloves on, though.
Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to.
Oh boy.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time.
What about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
Wait, are you asking a police officer to help find a jacket you stole and then lost?
Yeah, exactly. You're here to serve, right?
I don't think we have time for this. I think if we find it, it's ours.
Man, I thought you said you were a cool cop. I'm all ears, Tequila.
Alright.
You too.
Alright, I think that'll be that. We did just get a...
The 15th Indo tribe. Because there was. The 15th Indo tribe was comprised of 8 kids from Forberg and North Jamrock, running from wild dogs in the valley, hiding scents under rocks, and stealing clothes off clotheslines, and sometimes even the copper wiring of phone lines. You may have been one of them. This must be a childhood memory. The 15th Indo tribe was your Indo tribe, set to rule in Cylinder. The rest of the kids are dead now. Car accidents and drug overdoses. Only you remain.
Huh. So plus 10 cents for every green orb clicked. Learning cap for Sebel Flare has been... Okay, sure. I don't mind that. That's kind of a nice one to have, I think. It means that we can just sort of casually get some more money every now and then. So I'm kind of okay with that. Alright, I think for now... You know what? Because we're not going to be playing this again for a week, and I'm probably going to be forgetting to talk to this lad. Let's do it now. Let's have a quick chat, and then we'll wrap it up.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who is Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
God, okay.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Hey, I'm an important official investigator. Sorry. I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my question.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
I wanted to at least try though. We might have had something. Don't call Abigail. Alright. We're going to do a save. And we're going to end it there. But thank you for watching today. I'm pretty happy with the progress we made. We've now been able to go over the bridge. We're almost halfway into day 2. Day 3. Which is cool. Yeah, in general, I feel like we're making good progress. I think really we're just gonna keep hacking on. It's sad to learn that the car was ours. I did have like a gut feeling it might have been. But like, my god. Harry is like so messed up. But we also learnt that we were formerly known as Tequila Sunset, which is cool. And yeah. Good stuff. So, as I said, Disco Elysium, we're not going to be playing that again until next week. Later up this week, we have Costume Quest tomorrow. We then have Resident Evil 4 on Wednesday, another Costume Quest on Thursday, and another Resident Evil on Friday. Next week, I'm planning on doing a few little different bits and pieces for Halloween, alongside what we're already playing. So stay tuned for that, but we'll definitely be back for more Disco Elysium next week as a guarantee. So yeah, I will see you then. But thank you Just Kill, thank you Flawbury, thank you British, thank you Ray, thank you Ali, thank you Joel, thank you anybody else that popped by and lurked. I appreciate you. Like I said, we have a Discord, so if you want to jump in there and keep up to date with the schedules that I put out and any discussions about Disco Elysium or any of the other games we're playing, join there. And I will see you tomorrow for some costume quests. Have a good night. Bye bye.